what it is, what it is, what it is. I'm blessed with a God, aka loaf to the fucking bread.
And I'm Potato Bread Peas, aka Idaho Peas.
Bread Talk Show, Idaho.
What's good with it? How was the week, man?
We back like we never left. The week. Man, they mandate. They look like they trying to mandate the fucking vaccine.
Yeah, they trying to get to it.
Yeah, man, listen. I'm telling everybody, if anybody out there walking around with them fake boys, I don't advise it.
I'm taking my vaccine right now.
Vaccine is serious. They ain't talking about it. You could go inside to get your food to go, but you can't sit down. It's kind of weird to me. Like, I could go in there and get my shit and wait, but I can't sit down. You know what I'm saying? So, I had a question with that. We're going to talk about just a brief thing, just a thing to make you go, So, if you're in the supermarket and the supermarket crowded, you don't need to be vaccinated. I'm just curious.
I don't know, bro. I stopped trying to figure this shit out.
Because I'm like, we in the store, Walmart, anything. Walmart be ran
packed.
Everybody in Walmart got vaccinated.
I highly doubt it.
And sometimes you in Walmart, so what we gonna do with Christmas time? You know, the lines, it's Christmas.
You gonna be up online,
good thing. I mean, there's no more Toys R Us. I know if anybody remember Toys R Us, you remember them lines around Christmas crazy, Black Fridays and all that. Hey, we go,
okay. Yeah. I got you, man.
Salute to everybody that got it. No shade.
Yeah, I'm buying
that's
my
your
time.
choice. And as an American, you had a choice. But the mandate, that's some other shit. Like, I don't even think that's legal. But
that's a whole other strong arm shit.
You know what I'm saying? We got the pigskin back.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Our boys are back in town.
And they went down by 2 points. Lost is the loss.
Yeah, we lost is the loss. But we went nose to nose with the GOAT.
Nose to nose with the GOAT.
Dak went nose to nose with the GOAT, and he looked good. I'll take that loss.
Yeah, he looked good.
I'll take that loss. I mean,
whatever the fuck he be.
I ain't talking about the other teams.
Yeah, I ain't talking about
everybody else in the East look shaky. But
yeah, I ain't.
Shout out to the Eagles. Eagles won, I think. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody that had a good Sunday opener. You know, but we're not gonna drown your ears with
all that. In the head.
No, the verses.
I didn't see it, but I heard it.
You gotta see that. It was all right. Fat Joe was a little reckless with Fat Joe's calling the bum ass women, crack hoes. He said you gotta get them out the crack house. You need to feed them. He was going there. He gave out a couple bags. He gave out some Birkins. It looked like, I think it's not was it Birkin bag? Something.
Okay.
He gave Ashanti a bag. He gave Remy a bag.
Did he give Ja Rule a bag?
Nah, he was getting his ass kicked by the singing rapper.
The
singing rapper was kicking that ass. I mean, Joe, I fuck with you, Joe. But what I mean without, you know the shit. That little Cookie Monster sound nigga was kicking that ass. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
You know. But yo, go check it out.
Thank God Boo Boo wasn't in the stands.
I'll tell you right now, Boo Boo, I seen some shit Boo Boo posted. Boo Boo said, I destroy labels. Niggas better leave me alone. I said, you know what, Boo Boo right. It was murder. It was murder. when he finished that.
It was murder. It damn sure was.
Oh man. Alright man, we go.
I'm surprised I ain't see Ja Rule on Housewives of Atlanta or some bullshit.
Oh shit, you gonna have beef with the fucking little, what's his name? What's the little mouse? They say he used to look like the little Stewart. What's the little mouse? Stewart the rat. Stewart Little. Yeah. It's all jokes, John.
Yeah, it's all jokes, John. I want you to get black town.
Nah, we don't want no beef. So it's all jokes. Just jokes. No, but yeah, we got the sticks for y'all. You know the story. We do our sticks every week. We're not screaming no brands out no more unless they're gonna send the box. Yeah. You're not sending the box, not screaming it out. It's a medium, full bill.
You do whatever you want.
Do what you want with it. Drink water, alka-seltzer with it.
Seltzer water, Trulies.
Get your tall glass of lemon juice.
Oh, actually, you can drink a 40 old gold if you want.
You got that right. Or you can get your Coke 45.
It works every time.
Heard of Bubba. Shout out to Billy D. Recipe. Billy D?
I don't know. That's a good
Oh
question.
man, I don't want to wish that on Billy D. But shout out to Billy D.
Wherever you are.
Yeah, wherever you are. if you're into assets or shout out to Billy D. So we gonna jump into this, man. We gonna get the pot stirring with the spot, with the seasoning, all that, all-purpose seasonings and shit. The potato through the seasonings in the pot, so it's gonna be a little spicy. You know what I'm saying? He put his hand up, so he put a little extra shit in it.
Yeah.
So we must find out that
potato.
Potato.
Like a adobo. Potato.
You gotta say it like Ice Cube is doughboy. They don't know. Don't show. Potato. Girl. Okay. I gotta find a way to say loaf.
Loaf dough.
Loaf dough.
Loaf dough.
Yeah, that's that loaf dough. Alright. Yeah, we still, it's a long week. So, but we gonna get to the pot. I'm sorry, we stare at the pot. And it was, do we give words too much power? Or should we give words power? And we gonna build on that, but we just giving you the basics of it. Do we give words too much power? I gotta get potato this little potato.
So things that you say in the heat of the moment, or things that you say in times of the rough shit, like shit getting crazy, and you say some bullshit. Can it be determined that you didn't mean it because you said it? Maybe you didn't mean it, or does it matter who said it? So if it's coming from a complete stranger, does it hurt the same if it's coming from somebody you fuck with, or somebody you cool with, or somebody you got that much respect for?
Yeah, it's gonna hit different. It's gonna hit different from a stranger than somebody you know like that. Nah, so you got lineage with somebody and they tell you get the fuck out of here, you fucking sucker, and you gonna be like this whole.
Or they invite you to they raw.
It's not them. You gotta dance. Yeah, you going to the prom.
Now, do you say I apologize?
Nah, you gotta go to the prom. You invite me to your meat package, we gotta go to the prom. We gotta shoot the fight. Friend or no friend, no matter how much time went by, you gotta respect that man if he wants to shoot the five. You invite him to your broad or something, you gotta respect the fact that he wants to shoot the five with you. Friend, I don't give a fuck how long y'all knew each other, 20 years, 30 years. It's just an unwritten rule. You know what I'm saying?
Never invite nobody to your package.
Not to your meat pistol. You had a little glitch.
Yeah.
You had a little glitch, a little shit.
Yeah.
You just caught a little matrix.
Yeah, shit was slipping a little bit. Little transmission.
They don't even know he's gonna get the red or the blue pill just now. That wasn't. That
shit was different.
Nah, that had nothing to do with the camera right now.
Not at all.
Nah, that was a glitch in the system.
Yeah,
Ooh. You know that. It's colder than a pimp's heart, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I be lying.
Yeah, but we give words too much power, I think, sometimes. So in the heat of a moment of argument, man, like with your significant other, you say some foul, dirty, because you just want to cut them. Sometimes you say shit because you just want to cut them. But then you also got to eat the fact that they might not ever forgive you for that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the bad part.
Matter of fact, they might forgive you, but they'll never forget it.
Right.
But sometimes it's worth the shot. Fuck it.
Especially when
sometimes it's worth the cut.
Sometimes.
You're in the heat of battle. You say shit, we say shit. Y'all might go in that drawer and be like, oh, I got one for you. I'm going to cut your ass. You going to leave me alone the rest of the night.
Right.
And then, bow! You like, oh, shit. And then you wake up the next day like, now when you say some shit, we say we get words power or too much power. Do the next day, do you feel like, damn, should I say that?
It
depends, right?
It depends on what was said and what you said it for, or what was said to you to react that way. It's like you slapped me, I slapped you back, but I might have said, you might have said some shit that really hit me in the jaw, and I had to come back with something.
Build on that. I like that. I like that one.
Like, for example, when you start calling me names and shit, and you start talking about my man, you little dick nigga, or you know what I'm saying? Or, you ain't never fucked me right in 20 years, and shit like that.
You could do the pencil game.
Yeah.
That's
when you start talking crazy,
you said
shit.
I ain't run my routes right.
Like,
don't do that.
And you knew you fucked with the nigga man when you said it, because you would never said it. And then
tell me I ain't run my route right.
And then while you doing all that shooting, I'm sitting there, whoever getting shot is sitting there with the vest on, bullets is ricocheting, everything, tweet, and you sitting there like this. So you turn around and say, you know what? Nah, you know what? No problem. You got it, no doubt. Then you turn
you
around.
got your bazooka.
Now you turn around and you go get your gun and you go and you shoot one shot, bam. Oh, I ain't like what you just said. Why not? You just said 1,000 fucking things and I ate it. Why? What's the difference? It's a sentimental view.
So think about it. So is the shots you receiving, are you getting grazed? Like, so is the words that's coming at you, they just grazing you, cutting you?
Maybe one or two might penetrate.
But when you go to that gun, you try to put them down.
Yeah. So no more words come back out.
So do you wake up the next day feel a little bad?
Not at the moment, but it depends on if it's mentioned. Like, because people have a tendency of only hearing a couple things that were said. So it's like so I can say 1,000 things. But if you were arguing with a lady or woman, whatever, and you saying all kind of foul shit, but then you say that B word, they forgot everything else you said before that B word. So now it's like, I didn't realize, I'm really upset you called me a bitch. But hold on.
What led up to me calling that? Yeah.
Because you said a whole lot of other shit.
You was shoot. But first, stop poking the bear. Because when the bear bites your hand, don't be like this, get him off me. No. You can't fuck with him. He in his cage. Now you saying things and saying things, and when he reacts.
But I got a question, though. So they said, word, what's the sticks and stones break my bone, my words and that. That's a goddamn lie. That's a lie. That was a myth all along when I was told that.
Sticks and stones will break your bone and words will hurt you.
So let me ask you a question. So, is it the foul shit I say, or should I eat the foul shit and then turn around and go on your shit? Which worse? Something to say back to you, or go on your shit? Because it can be both ways. Man. Like say, nigga writes you to his rod, and you like, yo, fuck him, and you go on his shit.
But that's just a reaction.
Right.
That's
right. So
you're not really thinking that
so
you
it's
did
a reaction when it's a lady. Is it a reaction? If you just turn around like slap her instead of saying something. So is slapping worse than talking, or talking is worse than slapping?
Talking and leaving, slapping. Yeah, that because
that's the message.
That's gonna be one of the messages. Right. First is wrong, and first we don't condone that. You know that. Mm-hmm. We giving y'all scenarios, but what I'm saying. Because it happens. I'm not saying it's supposed to happen. I'm not saying, but we all know it happens.
And if y'all realize, I posed the question. I didn't say I agree to.
But
I
think with the argument part, you can redeem yourself more than if it get to the you in a place that they might never come back. Like it might just be click over. Like they might not give you the shot to prove yourself again. You know what I'm saying? So I think the arguing deal with it. Or walking away is even better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know
so what if you walk away and then they get mad
that you walk away and they still talking, but like you might turn around, you might say some shit.
Right. So now what if you leave and then you get in the car and all of a sudden your phone ring and then she back at it again, still going? What was the point of walking away?
I think you
or do you ignore the phone call?
You gotta answer because you don't want to ignore it just in case it might not be her beefing. Something might really be going down.
Right.
So, right, but once you hear that, you be like, I'm gonna call you back. Always say I'm gonna call you back. Never just hang up. Always say I'm gonna call you. They can never say you hung up on me. No, I'm gonna call you back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This way you clear the you hung up on me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But so, and that's what. But if it's two brothers, two friends, two guys, acquaintances, whatever. And say again, should an argument end the friendship?
No.
Or can an argument?
It depends on what. I think, in my opinion, I don't think an argument never should end a friendship because you can disagree. But it does depend on the severity of the argument. Now, do the argument get physical? Do the argument get personal?
No, because it's called an argument.
Right.
I ain't not fighting.
You say fight.
Yeah,
right.
Not fighting. I say argument.
Right.
Should you let an argument? Because I see a lot of women, no shade towards women, but I see a lot of women when they get in their cat fights, they don't talk to their friend no more. Wow, or I ain't messing with her no more. Like, right. But I don't know as men do we do the same thing. I can't recall a situation.
I can't recall a situation like that.
But I think
I mean, getting your point across in another date, the kind of rehash will happen. Because right now it's a heated moment, so he's left alone because something might not go right because everybody upset and
right.
But if a couple of days pass by, I say, you know what? Whether who reach out to who, Like, yo, you know what, man? That's just some bullshit.
Right. So now if y'all get in an argument, two friends or brothers, go no cool.
Right.
When y'all beef and y'all argue, when y'all call, should y'all bring it up again or move past it? Don't even talk about it.
It depends on what note it was left on. If it wasn't no real closure, because everybody was like, you know, belligerent and upset and going at it. If it was never closed, the possibility of it coming back up again could happen.
Right, because you ain't closed.
So now you gotta close the case.
Close case.
Right. So then we ain't gotta talk about that no more. We might even laugh about it once the case is closed. I'm like, you remember that shit you said, son? Yo, son, you said some bullshit, son. And we laughed it off.
Right, laugh it off. Right. I think if the relationship that's so you can laugh that, like, man, I ain't be that shit. You get on my skin, nigga. I had to get out of your skin. But when y'all, with the lineage, y'all know what to say to get on each other's skin. Like, nigga, fuck you till I, you know how to make the next person mad. So let me ask a question to the Bread Talk family out here. I'm gonna ask a question. So, if you sober, and the friend, significant other, or whoever that you're arguing with is intoxicated, do you forget them in an argument of words? Because they always say when you're drunk,
it's speaks of sober tongue.
Speaks of sober tongue.
Right. I disagree with that.
Right. I do. I don't solely.
I disagree with that. And I'm being honest.
Because some people handle it out.
And it ain't because I've done it in the past. I just don't believe that. Because I think you might be I think the way to really word that is, you get a lot more freer. If that's a word, free. You get more free when you're inebriated because you're not really in your right mind. Like,
right.
So you have it, you know what I'm saying? You feel like
it ain't premeditated. It ain't premeditated.
Because when you sit there normal, half the time
you want to say shit, you ain't got no coverage.
Like, I ain't about saying that. Or you do like some people. I know a lot of people that do this. They play like they forgot. They play like they don't remember saying that. Meanwhile, they know they said it.
They know what the fuck.
But they was like, oh nah, I ain't gonna lie, I was fucked up. I ain't even realize I said that shit. But I give everybody the benefit of the doubt because it could be true. Some people do black out when they drink. It's a possibility. But
I don't wholeheartedly believe in it, but I give it a little credit. You know what I'm saying? So I know when you're a little intoxicated. It be pent up shit.
Yeah, right.
So you don't have the ability, intoxicated, to suppress it.
Right.
So when you're intoxicated, the gates is open.
And
the security guard is gone.
Absolutely, and I know it a lot of times too. It's because you've been wanting to say it, but it just couldn't come out because you really didn't know when the right time was to say it. But when you drinking, you don't give a fuck. You gonna say it because you know why.
Wait a minute. So then, are we contradicting ourselves?
Why?
Because we pretty much said a drunk mind speaks to sober tongue.
No, but what I mean, you're right, because it do sound like a opportunity. Right, but I'm just saying, all right, you have a person that might not be confrontational people.
Right.
But with a little juice,
absolutely,
they might shoot all kind of shit out.
Because your alter ego come out.
Right. But in a normal way, you're like, damn, I'm appalled that person said that because they don't even get down like that. Where the fuck that came from? Yeah. Or they might have had a little bit too many.
You be surprised when you have some drinks, shit that suppressed come out. Don't mean you mean it. It's just when you never had a chance to speak your mind.
And it be times where you might look like somebody that they don't like, and you say some bullshit to them because they might look like a motherfucker you don't like. Yeah. It be them cases too. Yeah, I ain't like so-and-so, and he or she remind me of that motherfucker.
Think about it. So say you've been bad for a while. You've been mad for a while, and even you and your significant other been going back and forth, and then that day, she might have a couple glasses of wine. She might say shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She might call you all types of little, you bum ass nigga.
All that.
You bum ass, you little nigga. Yep. And I don't be liking it half the time.
Right,
you
right,
be
right.
You break all shit.
Right.
Like,
who the fuck you talking? But now, you got your times now. If it's coming from the person that's saying it, you gonna laugh because
now we took to the power.
Right.
Power of the word.
Right.
Now do you hold them? Do you hold them to it to be like, do it hurt? Do you walk away? Like, do you ignore it?
I'll tell you right now, depending on what's said, I might throw it back up.
Depends who say it?
Depends on who say it. Because I'll be honest with you, the only person that's gonna say that would be Potato Love.
Right.
But what I'm saying,
that's what we talking about.
Right.
Our significant others gonna say shit.
Potato Love would say that. But I'm just talking about like what I'm talking about.
That's my significant. I don't low say some you little man and little man James.
But see, I ain't gonna hold you.
I won't believe
I
that.
might laugh at that
I'll
because
laugh
I know
at that
who
because I
the
know
fuck
it's a goddamn lie.
Right. And I'ma laugh and say, oh, you know, you fucked up.
Kobe little man,
Right.
what?
Yeah, but
Hell, that bottles over here, baby.
So I sat back and I laughed at a lot of things I might have said in the past, even in future. I mean, the future, you can pretty much know somebody might say something because ain't nobody perfect. Everybody human. You know what I'm saying? And the type of person I am, and I can speak for me and shit, is that I might not wear my emotions on my sleeve as well as somebody else would. So she might take it as, yeah, he don't give a fuck anyway, because he don't show like he give a fuck. But deep down inside, I be like, yo, that's some bullshit. That was some bullshit she said. So now I might be driving to work, getting to it, and be like, damn, I can't believe she just said,
So in the war of words, I mean, it's all about words. So in the war of words, and here's a situation where both of y'all petty. Nobody want to stop. You cut me, I'm cutting you back. I'm gonna say so. You say something, I'm gonna say something.
Right.
Like, who decides who's gonna be the bigger person to be like, I'm not gonna keep engaging in this? Or do you just keep it going?
And this is no shot to nobody.
Cause I'm super petty. I'm very petty.
I know I could be, but you know, some people got a way of getting you, snapping you out of the pettiness because they take. By the things that they may say will prove to you that they didn't mean it. They just said it because they had no other defense mechanism but their mouth, you know, these words. So they might say something like, "Oh, why you holding on to that? Why don't you grow up?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why you holding on to that? Why don't you grow up?
You know I ain't mean it.
You know it was about nothing.
You know me better than that.
Right. But
you
then
know,
now, I might say
I
some
just
shit.
say that to make you mad.
Right. So I might say something. It's not the same action. Reaction is not, damn, why don't you grow up?
Right. You want the same response.
Right. I want you to give me the same plot, just like I gave you the plot.
Yeah,
give me the same plot. Like, you know what?
So why I gotta mean it when I say it?
Right.
Hey, you ain't meaning when you say it.
Right. You can't pick and I don't think it's right to pick and choose what's said and what's not.
You know that's
said.
gonna happen.
Oh yeah, but that's what make it different. Women, men. See, bad enough they already got half of us in anyway. Their real name is Woe. You know what I'm saying? Man is one man.
So
Men,
so
women.
Y'all got half out there.
Yeah, fuck Adam. Adam's the bozo that ate the fucking apple, motherfucker.
Got a little boy with that. They got some woe in them.
Yeah, they got
recipes of Black Raw. They got a little woe in them.
Yeah, Black recipes, Black Raw. Whoa.
Got a little woe in them.
You know what I'm saying?
But nah, dude, you gotta like when you say these words and shit like this. Sometimes you in the space like you ain't always thinking. You in defense mode
all the time.
Like if I got bombs, somebody shooting at me all day, you think I'll be like, I can't shoot over there because this person walking by. Or I don't want to shoot him there because it might hurt him or he might not survive. No, I'm shooting. You shoot at me, I'm shooting at you. And here's what it is. Now after all the bullets stop, you check your body like, all right, I'm good. Like then we can move.
But see, that's the thing about us. We always shooting them and then putting the gauze on and patching them up, and so they don't gotta go to the hospital. When they shoot at us, we going to ambulance.
Yeah, you going and you ride by yourself.
Right, word them up.
Goddamn right.
Word them up.
It's like this, yo. What's your name? Who shot you?
Right, word them
we
up.
was sold for you. Like, what's your name?
Nah.
Who shot
and you know the funny shit is, an OG told me this, and this real talk. God rest my Uncle Soul. He told me the crazy part is. We the type of people that want to throw your old lady off the bridge, off the roof, and then run downstairs and try to catch her before they hit the ground. That's a fact. Because it's a true story, son. They throw us out the fucking window. We gonna hit that ground, nigga.
So with the words, I mean, I know we getting into the point of the time, but with the words in the argument, and it could be a toxic type situation. Do it make it more exciting than a guy? Now, so if a woman is dealing with a man, is she more excited with a man rather that engages in that kind of activity? Or the honeydew guy to be like, oh, you right.
I think that
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you upset.
That's a good question.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because I really do believe that you can't have it both ways. Because when you think about it, if the person that you're with was a mute, like not literally, but like kept quiet and never said much, I think natural people, like normal people, feel away. Like she never say nothing. I just think that saying something a lot of times that draws that attention, in my opinion, to see if you care. If you get back engaged back and forth,
I think that's what women do. I'm gonna say,
because if you ignore it,
I think women hit buttons because if you move through life with them and you don't really get a reaction out of this man, it's sometimes like, yo, he don't kill, he playing a game, and I think that's a female defense system that they use sometimes, and it becomes a war of words.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I get it, but I just think that when it becomes excessive,
right,
that's when the button needs to be pushed, because it could get excessive to the point where it become like, get off me, like to the point where it become annoying. So then you're gonna see, the only way to get a person off you is you gotta give them the barrage.
No, you gotta shoot.
Right.
I'm gonna get you off me.
Right.
I gotta shoot.
Right. So
I gotta back you up off.
Right,
me.
back you up off me, because at the end of the day, the warning is not really what nobody wants.
Because they understand the warning shots, they ain't getting hit. After a while, how many times you gonna shoot the warning shot before you know it's just a bluff?
Oh, he ain't saying about that anyway.
Nah, you don't bluff. Fuck that. If you gotta shoot. You know what I'm saying? But I think some of that too, like I said again, like previously, like I know we getting to the end of our time, but I think a lot of that shit works with age too.
Yes.
I know young.
You brought it up, but that was like,
as a young man, like I will argue with you all day. I still petty. I still got it in me. But I know when to turn it off and on.
Right.
So I might take some shots and be like this, all right. If they just casual wounds, I'm good.
Right.
I could tell when you try to put me down or you just shot me to get your shit off. So I'll be like, all right, I hear you, whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you catch me with a nice shot, it back me up and I'm holding my shit, this kid won't stop bleeding. I'm like, I'm going to get my ratchet. I'm going to say some shit back and I'm going to cut you. You going to be sitting there holding your shit. We going to be looking at each other like this on the couch, holding our wound like this.
Yeah.
Bleeding like this. Bleeding out like this. You a motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, you a motherfucker too. You got that right.
Yeah, listen, man. I have no problem with what they used to call it, playing the dozens.
Yeah.
But the one thing I never liked was your mother. I didn't even hear your father, and I won't get mad.
You're good.
When somebody say
that's
your mother,
that's a good
that's what equivalent.
So why in the dozens? That was a great one. There, like sometimes we called it ranking,
right?
Jokes, snapping,
right.
But do the jokes go too far?
Sometimes it do.
But you know the man don't mean it.
And I get to of it. And I know, I know I didn't mean it, and it was sometimes it might have been some bullshit, but the way I said it and how it was shot, the bullet came out, it hit hard. But that was the whole point. That was the whole point.
It don't be the bullet. It be the bullet.
Well, the bullet is the worst.
It be the reaction to the crowd with the bullet.
Right. Ooh.
Because there's too many laughters, you be like, I'm going down here.
So nobody say, oh.
What's yours? Like, oh, God, this. And that was me.
That.
It's always the instigator.
Yeah, that was me. I was in this shit.
I'm a great Getty gas. I gas anything in the world. I'm definitely Don King. But I will sit there and be like, oh, you let us say that to the dance. And that was a mother shot. That's crazy. I don't even know how they took that right there. Like, yo, that be them dudes. They be the dudes around that are amping. But, like, when you doing the does, it's like, or you ranking, like, see, you take it to the point where you get that mad, though.
See, that's what I'm saying. It was like,
it's jokes. It is jokes.
I even took it like the slap boxing.
Now, if it's jokes,
slap boxing.
So, wait a minute, if it's a joke that don't make sense, right?
I won't take it that personal.
But if it's a joke about something you really went through, that's different. That's not a joke.
That's spitting the load of belt.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And they be like, oh, your mom's a hooker.
Right.
You know good when your mom's ain't no hooker. You like to shut up, nigga. Now, if you know your mom used to sleep with Mr. James, Mr. James on the second floor, and your mom used to sleep with Mr. James on the second floor, he be like this. Mr. James be tearing your mom's up. You know he be beating.
Beat the shit out of the nigga that said it, but it be true. Now
that joke ain't the joke no more.
Nah, he
be like this, hold up. You'll stop playing. He be like, nah, I see your mom calling Mr. James house like 4 in the morning a couple times. Nah, that ain't good. So but
I tell you what.
James. How you doing, Mr. James?
I tell you what though. Because, it's getting to the point of the
let's get to it.
I will say this, though, and I'm going to throw my jewel early. Even though I'm going to throw my jewel early. And the jewel is real shit, plain and simple, man. If you can't dish, if you can dish, be able to take.
Nah, I agree with that.
If
100%.
you don't want to hear the shots that come out, let them lie. Let them lie, man. And there's nothing wrong with joking. There's nothing wrong with having fun. It just should be a limit in things on what you say. Because anything can be said in a discussion. It don't have to be put out in the midst of an argument. If there's a problem, you want to say something, say it. Shouldn't make a joke about it to stick, because not everybody gonna take it the same way you take it. So you gotta remember everybody's feelings is different.
Right. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, I believe that though. Like, I believe if you could cook it and serve it, allow somebody else to cook it and serve it to you too. Real shit, like, because people just can't do that. So I think sometimes you just gotta be. It boils down to selfishness also. Try not to be so selfish, because you gotta understand. If you make it somebody, don't make somebody feel the way you don't want to feel at the end of the day. But if you good with it, if you can hurt somebody, you don't mind getting hurt back, then I have more power to you. But don't put somebody in a bad space, and then don't play victim when it come to you. Don't be a victim when you shoot and then you get shot. Respect the shooter. You was a shooter, so respect the shooter. You can't shoot. Hit your targets all the
Like
time.
what
Don't
Jay-Z
think you
said.
get target. Go
What
think you
Jay-Z
get hit.
said? I don't respect the one who got shot. I respect the shooter. Real shit.
So, hey man, if we ever get in the war words, let's keep it on the even playing field, and hopefully we don't take it too personal.
Word to mother.
You know what I mean? Life too short.
And for anybody in life that I may have offended by what I said, I fully apologize. And truth be told, we all say things a lot of times when we upset, or we might say shit to get that rise out of you to see if you give a fuck. Because sometimes
I like that.
somebody might act like they don't give a fuck neither.
You know what?
But when you say the right thing to get them to see they give a fuck,
What's the real shit?
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's me. Blessed of God. Blessed of God, aka loaf to the bread. Yo, I want to apologize too, man. If I said some shit that offended you and it hurt your feelings, you know what? Fuck it. I might say it again, so I'm not going to. I'm just that petty. I might say that shit again. So don't be mad at me. Fuck that. I mean, I'm going to keep it honest. Like, hey, you cut me, I'm cutting you back. I'm sorry. Like, so if I offended you, fuck you. You offended me. So we even.
Yeah.
And there's a good chance that I might do it again.
Yeah.
And I might do it first this time. Goddamn right.
Yo,
Fuck.
like I said,
Fuck that.
anything I've said that might have went to a
You
double
know what
side,
word,
I apologize.
I apologize too, but I might say it again.
I didn't just shoot because I wanted to shoot. I got provoked.
Yeah,
So
right,
if
you gonna so if you
yeah,
get provoked again, you ain't gonna say it again.
I might say something different.
But you gonna say something.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna be
All
something
right,
different.
then that's what I'm saying.
Because I'm not gonna use. I got too much
No,
material.
I might use.
to
No.
the same material.
Right. Let me
use
fix
it.
that.
I don't have
I'm
the
not
same
gonna
material.
use the same material.
No, I don't have. I have.
But I
thousands of
will.
material.
But I will shoot you again.
Right. But
Yeah,
I
right.
got different material for different situations.
Mhm.
I'm not one dimensional. After a while, you hear the same song every day. The centipede, the centipede.
And-
I don't want to hear the centipede no more.
What's that?
Yeah.
Charlemagne. Second time
I
around.
don't want to hear that no more.
Keep
But
playing
anyway.
that same song. I got a whole.
Yeah, I got a whole catalog of music. And I can say
That's
all
why I
kinds of
said I
shit.
can't apologize, because I'm down to say some other shit.
Yeah,
So,
nah, I ain't gonna hold you. I got so much shit tucked in my books.
you got that right.
I let one bullet out at a time too. I ain't gonna give you a barrage.
So wait, to end it all, we get ready to leave everybody. So we toxic. We said we toxic.
Say what?
Are we toxic
What do you mean we as?
in relationships? You think you're a toxic guy in a relationship?
Yeah, I'm toxic because I get the shot the most. So I'm a toxic nigga. I gotta take.
I know.
I'm gonna take my
I'll
lumps
tell
because
you
I
right
get too
now.
much shit. I
You
get shot all the
go,
time.
you go to Webster Dictionary. You might see the bread toast
So,
show like
you gonna see the
They
bread
would
toast
say
show? You know the emoji when they be like this? That's me in the
And they
Webster
like this.
Dictionary.
They go, I'll probably be like this.
Yeah, word to mother.
I'm toxic. I know
Bubble,
I'm toxic.
the bubble caption gonna say toxic.
Word to
Word to
mother.
mother. I'ma just say I'm toxic.
I know I'm
because
toxic.
you know why?
Toxic.
I can't keep
Nah.
trying to prove something that
Fuck
I already
that.
know who the fuck I
Nah,
am. So
son.
I'm just gonna take whatever the fuck come my way.
I'm
toxic.
I ain't letting shit go. Fuck that.
I'm toxic.
I'm super petty. I'm petty gas station. I got a new gas station called Petty's.
You know what I'm saying?
You got that right. Alright, yo.
Anyway,
The Bread Talk Show.
so next time,
Bread Talk family.
appreciate y'all.
Next time we do.
Y'all already know what it is.
We love y'all to death.
Love
I
y'all like kung
appreciate
fu.
y'all. Tato appreciate y'all.
I appreciate
Lowe appreciate y'all. You know what I'm
We
saying?
appreciate
The
y'all.
Bread Talk, man.
Y'all know what it is.
Man.
Till next time.
You know what it is. Come on, man.
I hope y'all had enough to eat this morning.
Same bat channel, same bread time. Wait a minute, same bread channel.
It's same bread time.
You know what I mean?
Bread you, bro.
You already bread you too, bro. You know what I mean? And I bread y'all too.
Bread y'all
I'm
too.
bread y'all,
And
man.
don't forget, after watching us, tune in. Pigskin Day, baby.
You goddamn right. You better watch that football. You know what I mean?
Make sure you get to it.
No,
Go Cowboys.
all net, baby, all net.